new channel, and I decided to make a video since I was so excited about my new YouTube channel. I decided to make a video of my of my Rubik's Cube collection since I love puzzles and Rubik's Cube and some origami. Not that I used to like origami more than Rubik's Cube, so now I rock and I love the 43 quintillion toy with combinations, of course. Okay, so I decided to make my my collection for 2013, but I'll make one for 2014. And for those of you who want to see this video, just go ahead and watch it, because it's gonna show all my collection. So let me just put this here. There. Okay. So now let's get started. Okay, so the first cube I'm gonna show you is the 3x3. The Dodo 3x3 toy 3 that I got from me, myself, and Pi. I love him. No, you're not like that, but I love his videos. They're all the best ones. I've watched them a lot of times. But his videos are awesome. But since I couldn't do that, I lost the piece and this thing. But I peeled off the stickers and I got it from Party City. It was pretty cheap. It cost cents, 60 cents. But here it is. It spins from one side, because the other one, you could tell the piece is missing. So yeah, so the piece, that kind of sucks if the piece is missing, because you can't really play with it. Well, I kind of could, and I was planning on taking it to my Urbana competition in Urbana, Illinois. But yeah, but I'm not gonna let no one play with. Yeah, probably people, but I won't really use it that much. I'll just show people. Yeah, but here it is, and it's like a 3x3 but much smaller. And at the end of the video, I'll do a size comparison with it. Yeah, so that's the first cube. The second cube, I decided to be the big one, Lego 1x1x1. I'm still working on it, but it's still one of my cubes. Yeah, it's a Lego one. You see right there? It's still things could come off. You see that? Yeah, and it's pretty interesting. I'll make the stickers for it later, and I'll probably make a video on how to make stickers. So there. And I have this Lego 1x1x2 out of Legos. You see that thing that spins? And I put some Vaseline in it. I don't know why. That just messes your cube. But this is Lego, and I'm done with it. I'm gonna take it to my competition for Urbana and the World Association. I've only gone to one. This is my second one. And here's another one that I made a sticker of. This is one of them. This is a sticker. They're pretty good. Right now it's stick there. I made them myself. They're cheap ones. So yeah, I'm not done with it. And if you notice, this one, if you keep spinning it, it might come off because it's this thing. And if we put this here, we just need to put it in. We just need to leave it in there and put this. It's bigger and worse than this one, no offense. And the fifth cube is the chalk 1x1x1. It's made out of chalk, if you could kind of see that, and I made the stickers out of paper. Yeah, and it's in the same order, the white's on the bottom, the yellow's on the top, the blue, then the yellow. It's the same order. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter from the order. Yeah, it's made out of chalk. It's kind of round because I couldn't cut the chalk in a very square. And here is another chalk one, which it's a 1x1x1 chalk one Rubik's cube, but it's a different shape. You could literally tell. Look, you see? And the next one, I'm going to show you this puzzle right here. This puzzle is not a Rubik's Cube, but it's very fun. You could just let me show you an example. you have to, this is a 4x4 one. You have to move these in the middle like you're supposed to do for a 4x4. Like, let me do it. Great. And I think you could lubricate these. It's kind of weird if you could. You know, people don't usually lubricate these, but they're pretty hard too. No offense. Oh, great. There. Push it back in. There. I've done the middle. So it's pretty interesting. I won it from my dad plays at a place named called Pershing, and there's like a Chuck E. Cheese. You win tickets and you could get something, and I got 300 tickets, and I had to separate 100 with my 2 other cousins. So yeah, and this is another one, but it's like a little tower. It could work also like that, but it only has 2 stickers. But we already talked about one of these, and we're gonna go to the dice cube. You might think it's just like a 1x1 that you go like, ah! But no. This, anyone could solve it as long as they know the instructions. Like a baby would mess around with it, but it's okay. You start from 1, 2, and if you mess up, you have to start over. That's how it works. The next cube is the Lego 1x1x1. I got this. I learned this from Me, Myself, and Pi. He's a really good man. I love all of his videos. Yeah, I got it from Me, Myself, and Pi. And you see, it looks professional, but his really look professional. Mine are just like this. But I have to thank him. I just have to thank him in one of his videos. I'll go to this video when I'm done with this video, and say him and thank him about it, cause this is like the best 1x1 I've had. And I'm gonna start with the smallest cube from this. Oh no, I missed another one of these. It's different than the other ones, and we're gonna start with the 2x2, which you've already seen in one. And if you saw my first video, let me solve it. Let me just solve it. Let me just do a quick solve so you could see how it looks when it's solved. It's not a Rubik's Cube, it's a V cube. You could tell because the Rubik's Cube is always black, and the outside is white, and the Rubik's Cubes don't have a black side. They have a blue side, but they don't have a black side. And this one does, you see? Oh, where's the black side? Here. Let me just finish this. And this is how it looks when it's solved. The colors are much more different. And there's no orange. Ma, wait! And this is the Rubik's Magic. It folds up. Pretty cool, right? And this is a 3x3. A lot of you might have this. And it spins kind of rough. It's the normal 3x3. And this is the 4x4, which I don't know how to solve. And like I said, it's like one of these, but you have to move this with your fingers and this like that. So it's kind of difficult. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe in another video. And I saved the best for last. Literally, the Jigger. I don't remember Megaminx, but it is. People, when they look at it, they're like, what is this? I'm like, it's a Megaminx. They're like, oh. They're like, what is it? It's like a Rubik's Cube with 12 sides. And they're like, okay. And they're like kind of freaked out. But don't be, if you get one of these, don't be freaked out. They're pretty easy, but I haven't solved mine. Oh man, a piece popped. There, okay. So, and my timer. It doesn't really matter about my timer. But that's my whole collection, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, great, that sucks. Bye-bye.